Prepare for the sweltering heat with a Ream AC unit to keep you and your family cool and cozy. Get the recommended BTU for your bedroom or living room and enjoy complete comfort. You can also save some much needed cash with an inverter unit which provides superior energy efficiency. When the heat is on, stay cool with an affordable, dependable AC unit from Ream. Available at Benny's. Quality and savings.
Hello, I am Roy Reyes, owner of Fina Purified Water Corozal Tong. I am the proud owner of 3 jack trucks. These trucks are very reliable, spacious, fuel efficient, and I would advise any business owner, try Jack. You will be very satisfied with their performance.
When it comes to your finances, peace of mind is invaluable. We need to be confident that our finances are safe and secure. Atlantic Bank's EMV cards, also known as chip and contactless cards, are designed to provide you the peace of mind you need. These cards have an embedded chip that generates a unique security code each time you perform a transaction, making it virtually impossible to counterfeit or copy your card. How to use your card. Using the chip and contactless card is easy, convenient, and secure. Instead of swiping your card, the chip and contactless card can be used in 2 ways. For chip transactions, insert your card into the POS terminal face up, chip first. Follow the prompts displayed on the POS terminal screen, remove your card from the POS terminal, and sign the receipt. Contactless transactions. Look for the contactless symbol at checkout. Tap your card on the POS terminal. Wait for the beep to confirm your payment and go. It's that convenient while still providing you with the safety and security you need. Atlantic Bank chip and contactless cards. 1 card, 2 ways to pay. Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Pampered Paws, your pet experts. Calm, confident canines. We offer daycare and boarding services with playtime and multiple beach park walks designed to have your dogs socialize and fulfilled. Pickups and drop-offs available. Grooming. Complete grooming services include bath, trim, nail, and ear cleaning. Results that will take your breath away. We also do house calls. Beach Power Walks, a 2-mile structured park walk designed to mentally and physically stimulate your companion. Don't forget our hands-on professional dog training services to make your dog a better behaved pet. Check out our full line of pet supplies. Pampered Paws, your pet experts. Calm, confident canines.
A pleasant good morning, San Pedro, and a pleasant good morning to our friends over in Key Cocker. We want to welcome you to another edition of Good Morning, San Pedro. Today is Tuesday, the 21st of the month of July 2026. We are waking up to a beautiful, beautiful morning here in La Isla Bonita. Let us begin the program by taking a look at the weather. the general weather forecast provided to us by the Belize Met Service. The general situation, mainly fair and warm weather, will continue. The 24-hour forecast will be mostly sunny today and clear to partly cloudy tonight. Showers will be isolated with the chance for a few more over the southern Toledo tonight. The marine conditions, the winds will be from the east at 10 to 20 knots. Sea state will be choppy and waves will be between 3 to 5 feet. The temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 89 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 32 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 28 degrees Celsius. For inland areas, the highs will be 94 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 34 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 73 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 23 degrees Celsius. Up in the hills, the highs will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 28 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 66 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 19 degrees Celsius. The outlook for Wednesday and Wednesday night is for continuing mainly fair and warm with only isolated showers. We take a look at the tides. Low tide will occur this morning at 10:18, and another one will occur tonight at 9:27. A high tide will occur this afternoon at 3:55, and another one will occur tomorrow morning at 3:40. The sun will set this evening at 6:29, and it will rise tomorrow morning at 5:28. The moon will rise this afternoon at 12:10 and will set tonight at 11:44. This is the general weather forecast provided to us by forecaster Derek Rudon there at the Belize Meteorological Service. So we do expect good weather conditions for today and tonight. Now, if we take a look at the 4-day forecast to see what will be happening for the next 4 days, leading us up until Saturday. For tomorrow, Wednesday, mainly fair and warm with isolated showers. The wind will be from the east at 10 to 20 knots. The temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 89 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 94 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 73 degrees Fahrenheit. On Thursday, mainly fair and warm with isolated showers. The wind will be from the east-northeast at 5 to 10 knots. And the temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 89 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 94 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 73 degrees Fahrenheit. On Friday, mainly fair and warm with isolated showers. The wind will be from the east at 5 to 15 knots. And the temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 89 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 95 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 74 degrees Fahrenheit. On Saturday, a few showers and thunderstorms. The wind will be from the east at 10 to 20 knots. And the temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 87 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 91 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 74 degrees Fahrenheit. So we can expect good weather today. We can expect good weather tomorrow, Wednesday. We should have good weather on Thursday, good weather on Friday, and then it looks like we have rain coming our way on Saturday. So for the next 4 days, we're looking good up until Saturday. Thank you much to the Belize Met Service for the general weather forecast and also for the 40 forecast. Now, turning into the tropics, so we do have activity in the Atlantic, and we continue to follow that disturbance there in the Gulf. And as a matter of fact, right now, a NOAA Hurricane Hunter aircraft is currently investigating Bertha. And tropical storm watches and warnings remain in effect for portions of the northern Gulf Coast. At 6 this morning, the location was 28.8 north, 86.2 west. It's moving northwest at 5 miles per hour. And the minimum central pressure is 997 millibars, with maximum sustained winds of 50 miles per hour. So it's moving a little bit more than it was yesterday. And if we take a look at the projected path, we will see that it kind of remains on the same path that we had yesterday, heading straight into the state of Louisiana. The forecasters believe that the strongest it will be is a tropical storm status, which is where it is right now. And once it interacts with land there in Louisiana, then it will lose some strength and become a tropical depression. But this one here is bringing a lot of rain. A lot of rain is coming into the direction of the states of Louisiana, including Mississippi and portions of Alabama. So that is where we are today. As a matter of fact, we'll be talking about this storm all during the week because it's moving slowly. 5 miles per hour, that is a slow mover. All right, other than that, the rest of the Atlantic is quiet. The Caribbean and the open Atlantic is very, very quiet, which is good for many of us, including us in the Western Caribbean, which we keep an eye on as the hurricane season goes all the way into the ending of November. Thank you much to the National Hurricane Center for the update. All right, very good. Today is the 21st of the month. We want to congratulate those who are celebrating birthdays today. May you have an enjoyable birthday. For those of you who are waking up, joining us this morning, who's celebrating birthdays, Dan, before I jump into the Mañanitas?
A guy you'll know, Romeo Santos.
Oh, the singer.
The singer, Adventura. He turns 45 today.
45?
Yeah, Josh Harnett, remember him from Black Hawk Down?
Mm-hmm.
48 years old today. John Lovitz from Saturday Night Live is 69 today.
All right.
And do you remember Ali Laundrie, the model from the late 80s, early 90s?
Nope.
Nope. Well, she's 53 today.
All right. So congratulations to all those celebrating birthdays today. And if it's your birthday, then let us sing to you Las Mañanitas.
Estas son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David. Hoy por ser tu cumpleaños te las cantamos aquí. Despierta, mi bien, despierta. Mira que ya amaneció.
Congratulations to all those who are celebrating birthdays today. May you have an enjoyable birthday and may you celebrate many, many more. We will go to a commercial break. We'll be right back. This is Good Morning San Pedro.
Make Atlantic Insurance a part of your travel plans when traveling to Chetumal, Cancun, Merida, or anywhere in Mexico. Whether it's for vacation, to conduct business, or just relaxation, you can purchase a minimum of 1 day or any number of days desired up to 1 year. Atlantic Insurance offers certified and reliable insurance policies from well-established Mexican insurance companies. For more information, you can visit any of our offices located countrywide or call 223-2657. To purchase online, visit our website at aicbelize.com. Travel with the best insurance coverage. Travel secure. Travel with peace of mind. Travel with Atlantic Insurance, insuring you from life's unexpected.
Altona is one of the most visited Mayan city up until lately. The adjacent communities have collaborated together to see how they can get a space here that the wood carvers could actually market and sell their product. Not having the POS machine in the past, we have lose a lot of sales. Atlantic Bank helps supported our business, giving us the opportunity to get the POS machine. Now with the POS machine, we are able to do more sales, and that will, also bring more, finance to our families.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge. Open-air restaurant serving Central American and Caribbean cuisine. Hidden Treasure serves dinner Wednesday to Monday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Located in the Escalante neighborhood 1.5 miles south of San Pedro town. Hidden Treasure offer a romantic and elegant dining experience. Make early reservations and ask for free shuttle service. Some restrictions apply. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge, the perfect place to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, rehearsal dinners, and much more. Come, experience fine dining in an enchanting atmosphere. Live music every Thursday by a renowned Belizean singer and keyboard player. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge. Telephone 226-4111 or 4236. Visit them at www.hiddentreasurebelize.com or on the socials. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge, San Pedro, Belize.
This is a Jack X200. This is a very recommendable vehicle. Storage capacity to the max, right? Fuel efficient, easy rider, AC not a play, the pump, comfortable, and it carry me to all my destination. I can count on Jack to take me and my packages where I need to go. I recommend it anytime. We're the best from the West.
Whoa. We don't use it around here. I have my own bag.
Where can I get one of those?
In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV, let me see here, it's 47 minutes after the 6 o'clock hour. We want to welcome you back once more. This is Good Morning San Pedro. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning here in La Isla Bonita. And as I mentioned on the previous segment, it is the 21st of the month of July 2026. We're coming down to the last few days in the month of July, and August 1st is right around the corner. As a matter of fact, August 1st is only 11 days from today, and we will begin next month with a holiday, which will be Emancipation Day. Then after that, our next holiday will not be up until the 10th of September, which is 51 days away from today. And then Independence Day, which is the 21st of September, it is 62 days away from today. So we're looking at events that are coming up in the month of July and in the month of August. So there is gonna be 2 holidays in September and 1 in August. Not the 3 of them I like the day that it falls. I like the holidays, but not the days that they're falling this year. Especially the one that drops on a Saturday.
Those are no good.
Observe on the Saturday.
Well, the people that work on Saturday, I guess they get the day off, right? Maybe not.
But they get time and a half. They get paid.
They get time and a half,
right?
yeah.
So that's good for them. But time is moving, we're coming into the month of August, 2 crucial months in the country of Belize, July and August. Transfer of electors, it continues. It has been a steady flow at election and boundaries. I'm getting word that it has been a continuous exercise from day 1, July, to where we are today. It has been not a mad rush, but a continuous process that has seen people going in and out of the office on a daily basis, transferring their votes or registering for the first time in Belize Rural South. Let me make it clear that when you register at Election and Boundaries, you're registering for the division, which is Belize Rural South. And likewise, if you're stating your address here in San Pedro, then you are registering for the municipality of San Pedro Town. Because bear in mind that there are people from Kikaka who are coming into Election and Boundaries to register or transfer. But if they live in Kikaka, they're only going to be registered for Belize Rural South and not for San Pedro Town. You understand that, right, Dan?
Yeah.
So you have to make it absolutely clear. You have to give your address to make sure that that your name comes out in the voters list.
And you can't be registered in 2 places at once.
You cannot. That is a crime.
Yeah. So you got to give up one.
Yes. So that process will continue up until the ending of August. Once that is completed, come September 10th, that list will be published, and it will go through a court system where if anybody has an objection to Dan Solo registering in Belize Rural South, and we know he lives somewhere else, or giving false information, then that is where we challenge the registration of Dan Solo.
Yeah.
If there is no objection and the election and boundaries presents their list, then the court agrees to it, then that will be what will be in the voters list.
Yeah.
The yearly revision of the voters list is done in the month of October.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dan.
I was going to say, a lot of people will say, well, why would I register in San Pedro if I live in Corozal? If you live and work here, though, it makes it much easier to vote.
Yes.
Now, the only, and then you obviously decide, the only reason I can see someone that would want to keep their vote in Corozal is if they have property over there and they want to determine the future of the, they want to vote on certain...
Well, transfer of elector is not a must. It's up to you.
No, it's not a must. It's up to you.
Yeah.
So, like, for instance, if I had property in Corozal and, the mayor and the area rep are proposing certain changes with zoning or land use or something like that, I might want to keep my vote in Corozal so that I can vote on those issues.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, the only other reason the only reason to keep your vote in there is if you also have family there. But moving your vote to San Pedro just makes it easier for you. You don't have to travel all the way back.
I mean, you don't have to travel the day of the election or previous day. You live here, you vote here. That's it. Done.
Yeah.
The race to the mayorship and councillors of San Pedro Town Council is heating up. Another person announced his candidacy yesterday.
Yeah, we posted it on our Facebook page yesterday.
Yes, Elito Arceo, he announced that he will be running for mayor. That makes it, the fifth announcement that we have done?
Well, yeah, we haven't heard. Has Abner officially entered the race yet?
So
he has, okay.
Mayor Wally is seeking his third term in re-election, and he's running under the blue banner. You have Joseph Eligio, Mr. Joseph Eligio, who is running under the red banner. We have, Abner Bakab, who's running independent. And let me say that Mayor Wally and Mr. Joseph Eligio, both of them are running with a full slate.
Right.
Abner Bakab is running independent alone.
Okay.
Up to now.
Up to now, yeah.
That is what we have gotten from him. The last time he was sitting here on the couch, I asked him whether he will be presenting a slate, and he said Abner Bakab is Abner Bakab. So that signifies that it looks like he's running alone. Mr. Celestino Tzul, known as Tino, was here, and he presented 3 of his councillor candidates along with him. And according to him, the other 3 will be announced later on. So Celestino Tzul is running with a full slate.
And that's with the new party, right?
That's the TNE, the New Era. And if you can put the post from Mr. Elito Arceo, which he made the announcement yesterday, in his announcement of his candidacy for mayorship, he says at the very end, well, actually, let's take a look at what he posted yesterday to understand.
You want the words too, right?
If you can get it on screen so that we can understand where where he is, right?
2 seconds, there we go.
This was yesterday. And he said, today I, Jose Elito Arceo, am announcing my candidacy for mayor of San Pedro Town. This decision comes after careful reflection on the kind of leadership our island deserves. We deserve leaders with a better vision for San Pedro, who are committed to accountability and who will put this community ahead of personal gain. I am a proud son of this island, and I am running to be that leader. We have a beautiful home. We are rich in the connections of our community, in the beauty around us, and in the environment that nourishes us. I know that the continued growth of our town does not need to come at the expense of our community, our natural beauty, or our environment. As mayor, I will commit to serving my constituents, not myself, with renewed investment in our town and passionate defense of our ecosystem. Then, this final statement here says, as I prepare to ask you all for your support, I will introduce my colleagues who will be running alongside me. In other words, he will be presenting a full slate.
Yeah. Now,
So-
the interesting thing to look at here, 1.3K likes, 239 comments.
Yes.
So he's
he
stirring up
has
the water.
he has so far, and this is what we're looking at, like observations and so forth. Out of the 5 who have done their announcements, if you were to judge social media, he has had a very good response from the community. Again, you know, San Pedro has a voters list of 9,000 plus voters by now. After August, I am predicting that it will be between 9,500 or going into the election, it will be between 9,500 and 10,000 voters. What we're seeing at, for now, 5 mayoral candidates to fill the post of 1 mayor. 5 mayoral candidates to fill a post of 1 mayor.
That's something in itself.
All right. And last week, I don't know if you saw the gentleman who was at the office, Dan, who was talking to me. He has presented his letter to Election and Boundaries, informing them that he will run as an independent mayor as well. So it's 5 who have made the announcement official,
right,
and 1 that will do the announcement very soon. I cannot, and I asked him whether I should go ahead and announce his name, and he said, just hold on, because I have 1 letter to submit to Election and Boundaries, and then I will let you know, or I will join you on the show to officially announce my candidacy. So 5 have announced, and there is 1 more that is 90% sure right now that he will be seeking election for the post of mayor.
That is going to split the votes like crazy.
Well, this is what I want to show you right now, Dan, is that if we take a look at where we stand today, excluding the announcement that is pending,
yeah,
we have 5 persons seeking for the post of mayor, which is 1 seat, and you have 28 councillor candidates to fill 6 posts.
Yeah.
28 councillor candidates who will fill 6 seats. This is telling you, Dan, that election day, your ballot paper will have a lot of names.
Oh, yeah.
For one, those going out there campaigning will need to do an awesome job in explaining to people how to vote. Because there will not be any sign that says POP, UDP, TNE, independent, whatever. It will be colors only. Colors only. And to have 28 names and 5 mayoral candidates, I hope that Election and Boundaries will issue out the ballot paper. It can only be issued after nomination day for people to get a sample of it,
right,
so that they can know how to vote. The reason I say this is because there are a chunk of people that will vote down the line. All right, I am with team so-and-so.
Right.
My 7Xs are there.
Yeah.
I am with team so-and-so. My 7Xs go there. But there are hundreds, if not thousands, of ballots that will be split. Meaning, I will vote for this candidate in this team, I'll vote for this one, this one, this one. And you need to know, at least take a look at the sample ballot so that you don't get confused election day.
Well, like you say, if it's all color coded, that should make it fairly easy.
Fairly easy.
If I know that I know that the UDP is red, I know that the PUP is blue. Now we know that purple is the T and the. They said it was purple, right?
I'm not sure if they said purple. I'm not sure.
Okay, someone's going to be purple. Someone's
I know
be
purple
green.
is going to pop
Maybe
up.
green.
I know green is going to pop up.
Maybe they're going to be green. I think they said green. You're
I
right.
think it was green that
I think
they
you're right.
mentioned. The purple is the gentleman who was here on the, because he has given his color and all.
Right.
He has requested his color. So, like, if they vote, like I said, per party or per team, it's easy.
Right.
But when you start to select one here, two here, one here, it's 28 councillor candidates.
Oh, we're gonna
far.
We're gonna have fun on election day. That's for sure.
Fun on election day will be at the counting room.
Yes.
Where the counting agents will be able to. I mean, they're gonna have to be able to do a job that will put them on a challenge, you know.
I have a feeling it's going to be a long night for us too.
Super long night.
Yes.
It's going to be a super long night. Unless, which I don't know, you know, unless it all depends how people will vote.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm one of those people that votes for the person, not the party.
So that's a split vote right there.
Yeah, if there's someone
so
I think
there's someone that you like here,
yeah.
then you vote someone that you like there, you vote. And those are the ones that take a lot of time to count, you know. Why? Because one, you have to verify that there's only one vote for one mayor. Out of the 5, you can only vote for one. And then there can only be 6 votes for councillors out of the 28 that I have here. Sorry, it's not going to be 28. 24. 24.
Unless Abner brings people on.
If Abner brings a slate, then it will be 30 councillor candidates.
Yeah.
But for right now, it's 24. 24 councillor candidates to fill the post of 6 seats. Those are the ballots that will take a while to count.
Yes.
When you go into the counting room, this is the process that happens. They open the box. At the end, at 6 p.m., the elections clerk, let's per se in the room that you vote, in the B box, they said, all right, I was given 1,000 ballots and we used 500.
Okay.
So that means then that there ought to be in that box 500.
And 500
ballots.
left over.
There could be less than 500.
Oh, right. Why
there
is that?
could be less than 500. But not more than 500.
Right.
And I'll tell you why. Because there are people who go in and vote. They're so late that they're voting, and they go and they do not.
They pocket the vote.
They take it with them.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a protest vote.
Right. Okay.
You call that a protest vote, all right? But there cannot be more than 5. So what happens is that the reconciliation of the ballots begins. The counting of how many ballots are in there should be 500. But during that process, during the reconciliation of the ballots, what the counting agents they do, along with the counting clerk, is that they take the ballots, start to open it, and if it is a solid vote for the blue, then they place it here. If it's a solid vote for the red, they place it here. If it's a solid vote for the green, they place it here. And if it's a solid vote for the purple, they place it here.
Cool. Got it.
So, if it's a split vote, then they
go to another pile.
They do another. So what happens with the different parties and the different colors? During the reconciliation, if there is a tendency more to the party, you tend to see that there is one color that goes up more than the other. Then automatically you start to count, and they place them in batches of 25, and you can clearly see if there is a lead by any political party. After the reconciliation of ballots that they find that they have all 500 ballots in there, then they count out all the solids, and then they go one by one with the split ballots. So during the reconciliation, you get a very good idea as to who is leading. If there is a tendency for one party, you see the stockpile higher than the other one.
Right.
If you see that they are even up, order coffee because it will be a long night for you in that particular counting room.
Right.
And it's not 1, 2, or 3 counting rooms, Dan. I think the last election was 17, if I'm not mistaken. So, for those, and it's going to be, you have 5 mayoral candidates. Each one of them will have the authority to assign 2 counting agents per room, if they so wish. 2 counting agents per counting room.
So they just stand in the room.
They have their tally sheets.
Right.
And they go along and then tally and they start to count. And a lot of them, a lot of parties, I know, they create what it is, a chat group within WhatsApp or whatever, and they start to post. We're up by 10 on box C. We're down by 5 in box A. We are even up in box D. So those controlling the numbers, they start to put them up, and they tend to see, it's looking good for us, though it's not looking good. It's gonna be a night and a half. I don't think if this stands where we are today, with 5 mayoral candidates, with the possibility of 1 more, and 24 councillor candidates to fill 6 seats, it's gonna be a super long night. If we called out the elections at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, in the last municipal elections, order breakfast for 6 o'clock in the morning the following day.
It's gonna be an all-nighter.
It's gonna be a 24 hours and.
Yeah. Well, we'll be here.
Yeah.
We'll be here covering it.
Because again, John Edward Ely, my good friend Jay, was reminding me that there will be a chunk of ballots that maybe they're going to be spoiled or challenged.
Okay, so explain a spoiled vote.
A spoiled vote is one. There are 2 votes that 2 sets of votes that you have. One is for 1 mayoral candidate. You can't vote more than 1.
Right.
If you vote for 2 who are aspiring mayoral candidates, that mayoral vote is spoiled.
Okay, gotcha.
If you vote for, let's say, 2 mayoral candidates and 6 councillor candidates, the mayoral vote is off, but the 6 councillor candidates is good.
And if you accidentally vote for 2 councillors, like you vote 7 councillors by accident,
the councillor candidates votes
all of them
are all of them are gone. That's what you call a spoiled vote.
Okay.
Likewise, I was going to say, if you vote for 1 mayoral and 7 councillor candidates, the mayoral vote is good, but the councillor candidates is not good.
Now, is it considered a spoiled vote? Do they use X's or check marks?
X's is good. Check marks is good.
Oh, okay.
If you vote with the ink that you dip your finger on, it's good.
Oh, okay.
If you sign your name, it's not good.
No? Why not?
No, you cannot sign your name.
Oh, okay.
Only the initials of the election clerk,
right,
who signs in front of you. Only that signature is accepted on the ballot. And your X's or your check mark, whatever form of identifying that you want to vote for this person, it's good.
Now, if you circle the name, that's no good, right?
That is good.
Oh, that is good.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Because I
Yes,
know
it is.
it gets a little confusing in there unless you read the instructions, and some people don't.
That's what I'm saying. Then the sample ballot
Yeah.
is very important this time around.
Yeah.
Usually we've had 3 full slates, but this is the first time. This is historic that we're looking that there is a possibility of 5 to 6 mayoral candidates and 24 councillor candidates. Hold on,
Yeah.
There are those who are announcing their names and their full slates, but what about those who will walk in the election in nomination day and get nominated as well?
Yeah.
There could be more.
There could be more. Could be more.
There could definitely be more.
Although, yeah, the race is heating up.
My good friend Luis is asking, how about coming out of the checkbox? If your X comes out a little bit out of the check mark, it's still a good vote. A little bit can come out, but if it is what they call at election and boundaries and the counting room, the intention of the voter. That is where they lean on in making a decision whether the X is good or the X is not good. I have had people going in and vote with one X. With one X.
Mm-hmm.
And that is good enough for the mayoral and 6 councillor candidates.
Oh.
Now you may ask, then how can that be so? Because you see where the color is?
Yeah.
And the names and so forth, one big X from the top mayoral to the last councillor candidate of the same color.
Right.
That is a good ballot.
Oh, okay. So as long as your intention is clear,
the intention of the voter is what counts.
Doesn't matter if it's a check mark, if it's a circle or a X mark. Because it says on the ballot, usually it says mark an X where you intend to vote. So I know some people are just used to making check marks. Some people are not used to making X's. My mother's like that. She checks everything.
Yeah, well, that check mark works good.
Check mark works good. Okay.
Yeah. So those counting agents will most definitely need a lot of training. And that is where you take your seasoned counting agents, Because for general elections, it's much easier, just one candidate per party and that's it.
Yeah.
For general.
General.
For the municipals.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that the moose?
No.
Somebody else?
Yeah, no. There's a comment from our good friend Mayor Danny.
Oh, okay.
And he has a good point, Now it will be a challenge for election and boundaries because the classrooms, especially at the RC, are small.
Yeah.
And how can you have so many scrutineers in there? If it's 5, each candidate has the permission of having 2 scrutineers inside the voting room.
Right.
So you're telling me that if 5 of them are running for mayor, it's 2 for them, it's 10 inside, along with the personnel of election and boundaries and the 2 areas where it will be assigned for people to vote, or 1 area. That will be a challenge.
That is a good point. Yeah.
Elections
That's
and
a good point.
boundaries. That's a very good point. Because this is what happens when the place is congested, Dan, that the voter feels intimidated in a small, confined area, especially those who would want to take their time if they're going to split their votes. You don't want somebody looking at what you're doing. You want your privacy to be able to vote for the candidates that you want. And Danny has a very good point,
Mm-hmm.
How will the voting room now be designed? And the scrutineers for
yeah.
each political party or independent candidates, they need to be there as well. They need to have eyes in the process.
We might be voting in a hangar at Tropic Air. Who knows? In a bigger space.
Maybe they might.
Well, yeah. Where else could you do it? I mean, other than outside, there's no real other place, venue to do all this, unless you start splitting it up somewhere.
You see, the thing is that election and boundaries will only use ground floor for voting. For those with disabilities, and it
yeah.
makes it easier access for anyone to be able to reach. That's why the high school is during the election days only the lower flat that is used, and the auditorium at one point it was used, and then it got so congested that then they split the voters list in half, and they decided to use the RC school as a second option. I think I have voted for the last 3 elections at the RC school, and I think you keep on voting at the high school. Voters A to G, they vote at the high school, and then H to Z, they vote at the primary school. Now, as the voters list continue to increase, then they will need to take a look at other options. I'm trying to figure out which other learning institution is in downtown that maybe can be used as another voting venue.
Do they have to be in separate rooms, or can they all be in one big room, all the boxes?
No, they have to be in separate rooms.
They do have to be in separate rooms.
Yes.
Then we might have a problem.
Yes. Election and boundaries.
Yeah.
But as Danny said, all of this is unofficial until nomination day. But they need to prepare.
Yeah.
I do believe that that coming out and making the announcement is very close to making it official. Because I don't see myself announcing and then pulling back.
No. Usually when you commit, yeah, because then if you ever want to run again, you look like a waverer.
Yeah.
You look like a guy who can't make up his mind.
So,
now, if there's health issues or something, people will understand that.
That is true.
But if you announce your candidacy and then all of a sudden decide, well, you decided I'm going to wait till next year, I mean, people are going to go, well, this guy's wishy-washy.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, these guys are probably... And you don't make this kind of announcement because without really considering it. Otherwise, again, you kind of got to walk through with your tail between your legs after you pull out.
Yeah. So, man, that announcement yesterday with a full slate.
I didn't think he would run.
I had heard it. I had heard his name circulating around.
But you hear things, right? And you go, well, no, I figured, oh no, he's too busy. He does, he's got the Eco Museum and to run and all that kind of stuff.
Well, that's not Mito that is running.
Oh no, sorry.
It's Elito that is running.
Elito, okay.
Yes. Elito Arceo.
Sorry, I get them confused sometimes.
Yeah. I actually interviewed him for Lobster Fest.
Right. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I interviewed him for Lobster Fest, and we had a chit chat. I stayed there a little while, and but we didn't touch the issue of the upcoming municipal elections. So when I read it yesterday, I was a little bit surprised, but I had heard his name circulating a few weeks ago, and now that he made the announcement with a complete slate that he will be presenting, that changes the panorama completely, for next year's municipal elections. So it will be interesting to see how things will evolve.
Yeah. Elito he's the one with the House of Culture stuff that he usually does, right?
Again?
Is he the one that does the House of Culture stuff? I'm getting these
No,
guys
that's
confused.
Mito.
That's Mito. Mito does all that stuff.
Yeah,
okay.
he does all that stuff.
Yeah.
Elito's a tour guide. Has been
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I get these. There's so many names. I'm I get confused sometimes.
I'm telling you that, and all of these candidates, they are making their announcements earlier than we have been used to.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier than we have been used to. Usually one would wait until after the September celebrations, going into October, November, because December is a good month to campaign, to meet people. And you hold on, you wait until a few months before the elections. But July, before a March election, those names are coming out early. So that means that they have a good opportunity to be able to go out there and meet the electorate.
That's the thing, right?
They have a good opportunity now to be able to present their slates. If for the past 3 elections, 2 municipals and 1 general elections, 5,500 people have been voting. If 7,000 people come out and vote this time around, then, or 8,000, it's not going to be easy to predict until the ballot boxes open.
Yeah.
And the tendency begins.
That's going to be a tough one.
It is.
Like I say, it's going to split the votes all over the place.
Split up a lot.
So,
split up a lot.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting election if they all get in and decide to run.
If 6 mayoral candidates run and 24 councillor candidates, and let's per se, one of them, Abner Bakab, decides to present a team, it's going to be 30 councillor candidates. Ballot paper and be like this.
Yeah, in an island where 10 votes can make a difference.
In an
or
election,
1 vote even.
In an election that is close, yes.
1 vote can make a difference.
In an election that is close, elections are won by very small margins. It could be determined on the day of election, the day who has the machinery, the group that has the best machinery out there taking out your voters, could be determined on that day.
Yeah, the guy who's got the best ideas is going to win. Who presents?
Yeah, because then
the guy who resonates with the public, the guy who has the public interest in mind, and everybody, and I go, yeah, I agree with this. Yeah, that you're absolutely right. That. And if all those points hit on me, that's the guy I'm voting for. If a guy comes in and goes, yeah, I want to, if they do the same old story and go, oh, the cost of living's too high. Well, the mayor can't do anything about that anyway. So you're going to start working on that platform. I'm not going to listen to you too much because I know the mayor doesn't have the power to change the prices in the grocery store. So I'm only interested in what the mayor has authority to do. And if you hit on those topics, that's right. If you start coming in with, oh, we're going to do this, and I know it's kind of unrealistic that you don't have the mayor doesn't have the authority to do that or doesn't have the power to do that, those things aren't going to resonate with me. So mayoral candidates hit the things that people stay in your lane, basically. Don't make promises about you're going to bring the cost of groceries down, because you're not. We know you're not. You can't do it.
Well, that is why I'm saying, that they will need to go out there and talk to
the electorate. Yeah.
And the electorate will get a good idea how to vote election day. So, what an announcement yesterday. 5 mayoral candidates.
5. Count them
5 mayoral candidates with the possibility that another one was coming out shortly.
5 candidates and you know how crowded the screen's going to be on election day with all those names. We'll barely be able to see you.
Yeah,
it's all going to be graphics.
It's gonna be an interesting election. That's for sure.
Split it up. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then let's see. It is 26 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. Let's go to a commercial break. We'll be right back. This is Good Morning San Pedro.
The AIC mobile app has been helping many to save time while getting more done, all from the comfort of their homes. When you download our mobile app, our services are at your fingertips. Log in using biometrics, view motor and property policies, file a claim and submit claim photos, request a quote, receive renewal reminders starting 6 weeks prior to renewal, submit renewal request, view branch locations, and obtain Google Map directions, make payments via Atlantic Bank Bill Pay, and even contact your customer care rep directly. Prospective clients will have limited access, but can request a quote, place a call to a branch, view branch locations and obtain Google Map directions, file a claim. And since all paperwork is completed beforehand, there's no waiting in line. With all the time you can save, can you afford not to use our app? Download today on the App Store or Play Store. The AIC mobile app. Insurance at your fingertips.
Honorable Andre Perez and his team continues to work diligently with partners to implement innovative solutions to protect our coral reefs, mangroves, a diverse range of fish species, and seagrass beds. By integrating climate resilience into our coastal zone and fisheries sector, we're ensuring the long-term sustainability of blue-based industries, the protection of essential marine ecosystems, and the source of revenue for our coastal communities. The blue economy is more than just policy. It's progress. It's sustainability. It's the promise of a brighter future for all Belizeans. Together, we're charting a new course because with vision, commitment, and action, the sky is the limit and the sea is our greatest ally. The Ministry of Blue Economy and Disaster Risk Management, safeguarding lives, seas, and sustainability.
Welcome to Captain Shark's Club Car Service Center, your authorized club car distributor for the country of Belize. Here, we offer the opportunity to own a brand new club car, golf car with club car's reputable factory warranty, or the option of owning a used or pre-owned club car, golf car that can be fully customized to suit your personal or business needs. We stock a variety of 2-passenger, 4-passenger, 6-passenger, and even 8-passenger golf cars that can be used for any light or heavy-duty commercial job. Used as a comfortable custom golf car, or even used as people movers for resort, hotels, or golf cart rental companies. Our parts department boasts a full inventory of genuine club car parts and accessories that have proven to be dependable, along with prices that are unmatched, keeping us the top favorite of both local customers and mechanics alike for over 20 years. Our vehicle service department does quality work, and we are happy to pick up cars for service within town limits, and will also provide you with a loaner vehicle if we are working on your warranted golf car. Speak with us to schedule a test drive, purchase replacement parts for your club car, or make an appointment to have your vehicle repaired by your local authorized club car distributor at 226-4812, or send us an email at clubcar@captainsharksbelize.com. We are also available through Messenger on Facebook and WhatsApp at 623-4042. For land and sea, Captain Sharks is the place to be.
This is a Jack X200. This is a very recommendable vehicle. Storage capacity to the max, right? Fuel efficient, easy rider, AC not a play, the pump, comfortable, and it carry me to all my destination. I can count on Jack to take me and my packages where I need to go. I recommend it anytime. We're the best from the West.
Look here, your kitchen light there and you never in the kitchen.
But I'm going back in there right now.
And the coffee maker?
Just to try keep me the coffee warm for later.
Where do you know?
I'll try to think about what to eat.
You know the more you open or close the fridge, it takes longer for the food cool.
Uh-huh.
For a hot day like today, it burns more energy. You charge your phone right now?
No.
Plug it out then. You really only wash 2 Lee socks and 1 Lee shirt? You don't know what small load burn the same amount of electricity as large loads?
But this is my favorite shirt.
You have to be more energy efficient. Use large loads. This AC they blow hard. You know, if you keep the temperature at 25 degrees Celsius or higher, you burn less energy and you also keep the place cool. And for a nice day like today, turn off the AC, open up the house and make some fresh breeze come in.
You know what? I think I get it now. As consumers, we need to be more energy efficient and practice energy conservation.
Whoa. We don't use it around here. I have my own bag.
Where can I get one of those?
In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV, it's 34 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. We want to welcome you back once more. This is Good Morning San Pedro. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning here in La Isla Bonita, the 21st of the month of July 2026. I thought I was charging my laptop, something went down.
Oh, and it didn't charge.
Now yes, I accidentally moved the charger.
Oh.
No wonder it's dark. Now it's a bright screen that I have.
There you go.
Good. Messages coming in on the message board on my phone during the commercial break.
Let's read some.
Let me make it absolutely clear that that it's a healthy discussion that we have.
Yeah.
Some are saying, about the candidates, we need to announce the names and know who they are, who's running with who, but we cannot do that. All we have is unofficial report.
Right.
Until, in the case, let's take a look at each candidate and their teams. Let's begin with the incumbent, who is Mayor Wally.
Mm-hmm.
Only his name has come out official.
Right.
Who is running alongside with him? Will it be the same team that will seek the third term, all 7 of them? Or is the team going to be adjusted with new candidates?
Some new faces.
We don't
right?
know.
Yeah.
We can't announce whether such councillor will be seeking re-election because it has not been done by them officially.
But more than likely, he's going to show up with a full slate.
No, he's definitely going to show up with a full slate, but who's running alongside with him, will it be the same team? We don't know. That is yet to be confirmed. 2, let's take a look at Mr. Joseph Eligio under the red banner. His name has come out officially. Mm-hmm. And I think 3 other councillor candidates' name has been done officially, which is Jorby Bijil, Haley Nunez, and Abby Chi. I've heard about 3 other names, but I can't let it out because it's not official.
Right. No, a guy
Until
yeah.
the team does it official, then we can share that news. So in that case, you have Mayor Wale, who has not announced his team yet. Joseph Eligio, who has announced 3 of his candidates. Now let's look at Celestino Tzul. Celestino has made his announcement officially, and he has announced 3 of his councillor candidates. I think they were here on the show, 3 of them.
Yeah.
Lexi was here, Jerlyn. This guy, what is his name?
Oh, the guy that sat in the corner that didn't say
Cesar.
much. Yeah, Caesar something. Yeah.
Caesar, and then Paul. I'm trying to remember their surnames, but they were here, and those 3 names have been done officially. So he has his name and 3 councillor candidates. That's on Celestino's team. Elito made his announcement yesterday, but only his name was made official. His team is yet to be presented. And we have Abner, who he's alone.
Yeah, he's going to run
so far.
independent. Yeah, just for mayor, right?
Just for mayor.
Just for mayor.
And whether he will present us late or not, I'm not sure. Yes, it was Cesar Salguero.
Okay,
the young fella that was here, and then Paul. Trying to remember his.
There's a lot. See how I get confused with who's running?
Yeah,
I get it the same way. It's like who's that?
So
guy
it's gonna be now. Going into the election season, definitely, we'll be talking a little bit more about them, about politics, a little bit more about the candidates and so forth. And suggestions are coming up that maybe we should have a special show, a weekly show on a political forum.
First of all,
inviting guests to come in and be part of the show. And let's talk about the issues. Let's talk about what the electorate is looking forward to for 2027. Good ideas, and I think that Dan and I we're gonna sit down, and more than likely we'll be coming up with something like that to.
Well, more. I mean, as we get closer to the election, they're all going to show up on the morning show at some point in time, eventually.
Yeah.
They all have open invitations. We don't disqualify anybody. If you're running and you're official, you get a seat on the couch.
Yeah.
You get your segment.
Yes, and you get the opportunity to address the public
and answer questions.
But that's on the morning show.
At the morning show.
Perhaps
we might do
another
something
program
separate.
that will be dedicated only to talk about the issues with invited guests, past mayors or past area reps, who would want to talk about issues and do it in a way in which we can all share ideas. That would be excellent.
Yeah, I'm hoping we're going to have another debate. We can get
with the mayoral candidates,
all of them in the same room.
Yes, that would be good.
But here's the thing about that: you got to get all of them together. You can't just have 4 of them or 3 of them or 2 of them.
One doesn't show up.
One doesn't show up. Then it makes it unfair.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can. That's coordination though, and that's you got to work with people's schedules.
And people would love that then.
Yeah.
People would love to see a mayoral debate. Definitely, I know that people would look forward.
If we can make it happen, we will.
Yeah. All right. So politics, man.
Your phone is going off the hook today.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And as the conversation I had with our good friend Mayor Danny, this is healthy democracy.
That's exactly it. I mean, we need this. We invite debate. We invite comments. We invite, because that's what. Otherwise, we would just be. If everybody was too afraid to speak, we'd be living in a dictatorship, basically. Where you're too afraid to speak because you're going to get in trouble. No, that doesn't. It shouldn't happen here.
Yeah, and I think that that if this is to happen the way it's looking like, if it's shaping to be this way, allies on March 3rd, 2027, allies from a lot of the media houses in Belize.
I think there's going to be a few representatives here.
Will be in San Pedro to see what the outcome
I think
will be.
5 and 7 will be here.
Trust me. I mean, it's painting to be historic.
Yeah.
Man.
Is anybody else running the same? Has anybody else got this many mayoral candidates that you've heard of so far? Usually it's like 1 or 2, right?
Usually it's 1 or 2. We have so far painting as 4 full slates, you know.
Yeah. You're right. It's going to be interesting.
And 5, possibly 6 mayoral candidates.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is official until nomination day.
Right.
But in Orange Walk municipality, it's just going to be the 2 major political parties. Usually that doesn't change in Orange Walk. There is no movement that will challenge either or.
Yeah, a lot of...
In Corozal, they have, in the past, there was a strong movement that was created to challenge the 2 political parties, and I think it was under the Corozal United Front, the CUF.
Yeah, a lot of these parties come and go. What was the name of that party that was running for a while, and then they just kind of disappeared? The guy from the furniture place out there.
Oh, I think it was the BPP.
The BPP, yeah. We don't hear from them anymore.
Yeah, that
Are they
didn't
gone?
continue. That movement and that third party
kind of just
did
fizzled
not
out.
Continue. Yeah.
Yeah.
San Pedro has had its history. I've shared it before many times.
Yeah. The funniest one that I always laugh when I hear it is the what is it? The Spun.
San Pedro United Movement.
Yeah.
The first town council elected was under the San Pedro United Movement.
Yeah. It's funny acronym, that's all.
And then the second term that they run under SPUM/PUP.
Right.
And then the third term was
just PUP.
Under the PUP. But in Belize City, you have the 2 major political parties and a lot of independent candidates, but not full slates. A lot of independent candidates, but not full slates. In Belmopan, the BP, I think that is where this guy, Mr. Lopez, party was strong. In Belmopan, they had a strong movement there back in the days that they came very close in one of the municipal elections of sending a few representatives into the city council there.
And we don't have a Green Party.
Yeah.
Usually the Green Party is all about the environment,
and
but they usually don't get very many votes because it's a one-issue party.
But if you see a lot of movements coming up, a lot of independent candidates coming up, that is saying a lot to her, you know, Dan.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier. Yeah, that's a message.
That it's a message to the 2 major political parties.
Yeah, that people aren't very happy.
They'd rather run independent than join either or.
And like I said, if you look at Alito's Facebook post, a lot of likes, a lot of comments, whether they're good or bad, but people are talking. That's the thing.
And in politics, that is what you want.
That's now, if he'd posted this and got 3 likes and maybe 4 comments, I'd go like, But that many like I said, where a vote can make the difference between who gets in and who doesn't.
The electoral process in Belize, is an open one where scrutineers go in and they have eyes in the process. It's very difficult to say, the election was rigged.
Yeah.
I have believed in the process. I've seen how it works. And on the voting booth, it's only you a pencil and the ballot paper. Once you vote, you fold it and you walk out. The names on the voters list, like I said, if you want to verify whether your name is there, a quick visit to Election and Boundaries, or you can go online and you can check if your name is there, if it appears for Belize Rural South, if your address is in San Pedro Town. That voters list is there. Now, people have claimed that people have been voting for other individuals. It's difficult to do that because when you go to Election and Boundaries to register, they take a picture and I think 4 pictures come out. One is for your ID card.
Right.
One is for the bindery that is used on election day, and one is for your application form, and the other one maybe it's just a spare. But the one that Election and Boundaries uses, when you walk in and you issue your ID card and then call out your name, Dan Solo, there is one person that has the bindery there that will take a look at you and will take a look at the picture that is there.
Then they decide.
Then it says, all right, that's the person.
Now, here's a question for you.
If
okay,
if I know that definitely the person there that is Dan Solo, assuming to be Dan Solo, is not the person, those scrutineers in there are there to do a job, and they can object and say, hold on.
Not the guy.
That's not him.
Yeah.
That's not him. And I'll tell you a story that happened, not this previous election, but the previous one, because we sit down and we talk about it.
Yeah.
My sister Emily went to vote. So I think she went at around 10 o'clock in the morning. And they had orders to do, right? They had orders to prepare.
Right.
So Emily went and she voted. And when she came back, she told my sister Marissa, now why don't you go and vote and I continue doing the prep? And Marissa goes to vote. And one of the scrutineers says, but Miss Marissa, you voted a little while ago. It can't be that you will vote again. And she said, no, the person who came here was my sister. No, but I scratched you off that you voted. And then there was this exchange. They said it can't be, and it was Emily who came here and voted at me.
Yeah.
And the officials, they had the numbers of your ID, and they knew that.
Well, they just
the scrutineer was wrong.
Yeah, they just have to look at your finger, right?
Yes.
Because you got to dip your finger in the ink.
And she was like,
yeah, look, where's
clear.
my ink? Yeah.
And then she was given a ballot, but there was an objection. So there is a job for the scrutineers to do there, you know.
Yeah.
There is a job for scrutineers to do there. And
they're human beings. Sometimes they make mistakes.
They do mistakes.
And your sisters do look kind of alike.
Well, so that's why you need to be. She took for granted that the first one was Marissa, and she was not. It was Emily who was voting.
Yeah.
So she went ahead and she scratched her paper under Marissa's name, not knowing that it was my other sister who was voting.
Yeah, that can happen.
They ended up both of them ended up voting.
Yeah.
But there was this little objection that happened inside the voting room. And we always talk about it. So what we decided, when 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we take a break here, all of us, we go and we all vote. One after
together,
another,
right?
and then that's it.
Yeah, it's easy.
We usually vote at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when we go in and we cast our vote.
Now, the question I have for you is, if someone was traveling during election day, let's say I go to visit family or something in Mexico, how does that person vote? They're not going to be here on election day.
If they're not going to be here on
holiday
election day
or something,
the only ones that can vote through proxy are those who are considered essential workers. Meaning that if you're a police officer and you have to stay here in San Pedro and man the elections while your vote is in Belize City, then you assign someone to vote for you. If you are an election clerk or a personnel from Election and Boundaries who will be assigned here, but you vote somewhere else, you can assign a proxy. A person who will not be here and is not an essential worker, like a police officer, BDF, Coast Guard, Election and Boundaries, doctors, nurses, then
you're out of luck.
No,
So
there's no proxy for
There's
you.
no early voting either, right?
There is no early voting. The early voting is at 7 a.m. when the doors open.
Oh, okay. So you got to be here to vote.
You have
in
to
person,
you have to physically be here
on
to
the
vote.
day,
On the day
which
of
is
elections.
the best way to do it. Because look at all the problems the U.S. is having
Yeah.
with mail-in ballots.
And that's the 3rd of March. So if
3rd of
you're going to
March,
plan any holiday or any vacations, plan it after or before.
Yeah,
And
if you
make
want to
sure
vote,
that,
right? Yeah.
that you're here for the 3rd of March 2027. Yep. So
And-
there is a job to be played, by everybody that is assigned a job during elections.
So I'm taking it if you're in jail, if you're incarcerated, you don't
Can't
get a vote.
You
And if
can't
you're
vote.
sick in the hospital,
You can't vote.
you can't vote.
You can unless you're an essential worker.
Okay, yeah.
Proxy votes, they're minimal.
Yeah.
Minimal. I don't see much proxy voting. Very few officers assigned proxy votes. There are those who do. There are those who don't. And there are those who will physically show up and vote. They will not assign anyone to vote for them. Those who are assigned, let's per se, a personnel from the post office. They use them a lot to man election rooms as polling clerks and so forth. They can assign proxy voting.
Right.
Because they will be busy and they won't be able to come out but if they so desire, they can take a break and hurry go and vote.
And vote, yeah.
They will be given priority on the line because they're working and manning the election.
Yeah,
So
seems
that
right,
is
yeah.
that has been done, and there are those who assign family members to vote for them as well. So election day, it's gonna be an interesting one come March 2027. And if this is a preview of what is to come, imagine 2030 then, the year in which we will have both a municipal and general elections.
At the same time?
Well, when was the last general elections? 2025.
Right.
So every 5 years, we go to a general elections. So when is the next 5 years after 2025? 2030.
Well, they won't be on the same day, will they?
Sometimes they do double elections.
Oh, really? Yeah, I guess it makes sense,
2027
right?
will be the next municipal elections. 3 years after will be 2030. So both municipal and general fall on the same year. You're right. Government can decide, let's see how we stand on the municipal elections and then call general afterwards. But I have seen it that the two consecutive governments have decided on dual elections same day because you take a risk,
Yeah.
You take a risk.
Well, I think a lot of people will watch the municipals and see how they turn out, and maybe that might influence their voting for the general.
Yep. That's basically what usually happens. So let us see where we stand next year, how the voting will be. My thing is to see what percentage of voters come out. If with all these candidates that are coming up, the names that are popping up, and we have the same amount of people or the same percentage coming out, then something wrong.
Yeah.
Now, if the voter turnout increases, then it is because people are once again showing interest in the process.
I will make a prediction that we're going to have more out this time, because now you're not limited just to choices, which and that is the biggest thing that whenever I'm out talking to people, the biggest thing is, oh, they're all the same, so why bother? They're both the same.
Why bother?
Why bother? Mm-hmm. Who cares? It's not going to change. The thing is, it's not going to change my life whether the UDP or the PUP gets in. They're all the same. They all make big promises. They never deliver on them. But when you got 6 candidates and you've got people that have their inner circle and then their friends' outer circle, that's a lot more people. That's a bigger pool to draw from. Because Alito's going to have his friends and his supporters. Abner's going to have his friends and supporters. And those are going to spill over. And those are going to draw away from the PUP and UDP votes.
Yep.
Because now you got 6 choices. It's like going to a restaurant and instead of just getting... You can only get rice and beans or nachos. Now you got like a whole menu full to choose from. So people might get a little reignited. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think you're going to see more voters come out this time. That's my prediction anyway.
Yeah. Well, let's see what will happen, Dan. What an interesting conversation this morning. And that's because we're so many months away. You know?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the political discussion has started earlier than in other election years. Usually, the conversation begins after the 31st of August when the process of transfer concludes, and we go into September. September is a month in which it's a patriotic month.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to involve politics into our patriotic month. So there is campaigning that occurs, but at a very minimum.
But once October hits, right?
October now. Now you're talking about conventions, endorsements, public meetings that will begin and so forth. November as well. Then December it goes down a little bit because you don't want to mix the festive season with politics. We put politics aside and we celebrate in the month of December. Now January next year, all hell will break loose. Yep. This town it will be colorful.
Oh, can you imagine how many banners are going to be on the post?
It's going to be colorful. Boy. I'm telling you.
You're not going to be able to see anything. There'll be flags everywhere. And
it's
posters.
It's going to be like a carnival.
Yeah.
Yeah, so February will be nomination month and then March election month. So, man.
Yeah, your phone's still blowing.
All right, then. Any other announcements? It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
That was a quick, long one, wasn't it? Yeah. All right.
Thank you much to our viewers, our listeners. We take this opportunity to invite you for tomorrow's edition of Good Morning San Pedro. Until then, you do take care.
Make Atlantic Insurance a part of your travel plans when traveling to Chetumal, Cancun, Merida, or anywhere in Mexico. Whether it's for vacation, to conduct business, or just relaxation, you can purchase a minimum of 1 day or any number of days desired up to 1 year. Atlantic Insurance offers certified and reliable insurance policies from well-established Mexican insurance companies. For more information, you can visit any of our offices located countrywide or call 223-2657. To purchase online, visit our website at aicbelize.com. Travel with the best insurance coverage. Travel secure. Travel with peace of mind. Travel with Atlantic Insurance, insuring you from life's unexpected.
For decades, BEL has powered Belize's growth and progress, lighting homes, energizing industries, and fueling